Hey guys, what's up? This is the Bull from the Bull's Garden. I'm here today continuing with my container garden planting. I'm planting here some San Marzano tomatoes and some beefsteak tomatoes as well. I'm trying to plant as many tomatoes as I can and trying to plant as much food as I can, also for the family and also to bring down to the church so that we can distribute to the food co-op to help feed people, especially in this troubling time. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to grow as much food as I can here in my garden. So I'm planting these San Marzano tomatoes, and if as you can see right here, I put these posts right here. I got this post right here, and I got another post down at the other end down there. And I'm gonna eventually put another post centered right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run some wire straight down the middle as the plants grow. As the plants grow, then I could stake those plants to the wires as they grow, and that'll help support this heavy load of tomatoes that I want to be harvesting this year. So these are all the seedlings that I had grown in my little grow closet that you all saw growing. So it's time for them to hit the garden. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just get down in here, take this little hole, and I'm gonna drop in some magnesium, which is just plain just some plain sulfate, just some sulfate down there. I'm gonna plant each one of them like that. That way, when I put this Epsom salt, I'm gonna get that down there. That'll help the tomatoes to get nice and green, and also to keep from getting blossom end rot. When you think you got a nice big fat juicy tomato, and then you go pulling it off and then the whole bottom is all rotted out, that's blossom end rot. So we're gonna try to prevent that. So that's why I'm adding that magnesium to the plants. Now when I was mixing my soil, I added some it already had some of this magnesium in it, but I also added some let's see here, pull some of this over here, some of this Dr. Earth. It's for tomatoes and all kinds of other plants, and this is the 463 in the fertilizer. So that's already mixed up in there. It's already mixed up in there with the soil prior to me putting the tomatoes. I mean prior to putting the soil in the pots. I already had mixed it up in there real well. So, and again, these containers here, the bottoms are cut out so that the way the roots won't get all tangled up down there, and you end up getting strangled out by getting all twisted up inside the pot. They can just grow straight down. As you know, the tomatoes have a deep root that goes down pretty deep. So we want to prevent that from happening. Now I've had these tomatoes out for about a week and a half outside on my porch on the balcony there, hardening off. So they're pretty little strong guys now, and they've been through some cold rains over the past week and a half. So yeah. They're all doing good. So it's a shame now, all the troubling that we're going through with this coronavirus going on. It's just, got everybody all scared. It's got me scared, got me staying in the house, and I'm just trying to protect myself so that I don't bring that horrible disease to the house. So we went out and we shopped and we got as much stuff as we could. So we're kind of bunkered in now. So now, well, I just stay out in the yard gardening, planting food, to help others and also to just be smart, man. You gotta be smart, man. These are the days here that it's gonna be a tremendous change the way we live these days. Hopefully this will be a passing thing, but this could happen again and again and again, and it probably will. So it's best that if you're not a gardener, you don't have to be a gardener, man. You need to figure a way to grow food, to have food for the house, man. Not only is it important it's fun, and it's just, you have much better food that you produce in your own garden instead of going to the store and wasting your money when you can grow your own food. And you can grow food all year round. Depending on some places, some places it gets real cold, but you could still have a little greenhouse or whatever and grow food. Grow food. Me, I'm a 247 gardener. I garden all the time, year throughout, man. I just I sleep gardening. I love to garden, so it's gonna so that's not an issue for me and for my kids that I'm teaching know how to grow food, so when they get older they can know what time it is. So again, like I said, I have these posts here, and right now I'm not going to hook the wire up yet because these plants are real small right now. Once they start getting to be about 2 feet, then I'll start putting up the first line. So I'm probably gonna do about 3. I'll probably do about 3 wires running down the middle. But let me also show you something, and I'll be right back. All right. So as you know, we're still real early spring. So I could still get a frost. I could still get a frost up until probably 3 more weeks. I got to deal with possibly getting another frost. So what I did, now instead I got these little tomatoes in, and I already planned ahead what I'm going to do if I'm, because I'm constantly checking the weather, making sure that it doesn't, my vegetables was going to be okay. But if it looks like it's going to get real cold, I'm going to get a frost. This is what I'm going to do with my little tomatoes here. So it's going to get cold out. Bang! Here you go. Bang! All right. So I'm going to just do those 2 just to demonstrate. So that's what I'll do to cover them if it's going to get cold out, and I'll throw a little bit of wood chips over. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I hope you liked the continuing of my container garden, and you all take care. Much love.